So you'd never put a Michigan sweatshirt on your body?
No, I never have. Nope.
You never have, but what if you have to?
No.
What if you lose a bet?
No, I'm not going to even, no. There's no
You
scenario
will
where
never
I
make
put
a
that
bet in the NFL where the loss would be that you'd have to wear Michigan gear.
on. Correct.
Okay, so it's stated.
Yeah, correct.
We talked to Will Johnson yesterday,
Yeah.
and I asked him, do better corners come out of Ohio State or Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
So you face some in practice and you face some in real life.
Absolutely.
What do you think?
I mean, I credit them a lot with everything that they're doing. I think, Will is probably one of the best players in this draft, probably the best corner I've gone against in my college career. So I have tons of respect for him and everything that he does. But, I face a lot of dogs on my side as well. We got, just this year alone, Denzel Burke, Davison Ibanosa, who stayed back for his senior year at Ohio State. But just historically, Jeff Okudah, Denzel Ward, guys like that. So definitely there could be an argument for both for sure.
That was a very diplomatic answer. Have you done a lot of media training already?
No, not at all.
All right, well, how about this one? And I'm sure you're being asked it. Are you in your combine meetings? Are people asking you, why are you wide receiver one?
I haven't specifically got that question yet. But I believe I'm wide receiver one because I'm probably the most reliable guy in the draft, regardless of position. If you look over my tenure at Ohio State, I'm always in the right spot where I'm supposed to be. Never been late to a meeting in my life. Was voted captain by my teammates. So those are some of the intangibles that come off the field. There's absolutely no risk with me. But when it comes to on the field, I have a true passion for the game. I study the game in and out. It's what I love to do in my free time. I'm great with the ball in my hands. So there's a lot of gifts that God has given me. And, I'm just excited to be able to put them on the field. Regardless of where I get drafted, or even if I get drafted, I'm just so blessed to be in this position, to be living out my dream that I've had since I was a little kid.
The meetings that you've had, the formal meetings that you've had, what's the best question you've gotten so far?
I keep hearing the stories about a lot of guys getting these crazy questions. I haven't really gotten any like that.
Well, have you gotten a good one? That's a good question?
Yeah, I've gotten some good questions, but I think, some of my favorite questions were I was in a meeting with the Las Vegas Raiders, and obviously my offensive coordinator, Chip Kelly, was there. So they were just asking me about him and stuff like that. That was pretty funny for me. So that
Did you have good juice on Chip?
Oh, yeah. We had some good stuff. We shared some laughs for sure.
Well, give us a good, juicy Chip Kelly story.
Well, they were just asking me. I remember I was drawing up a play on the board, and I think, the coaching staff was impressed for, however I drew it or described it or whatever the case may be. And they were asking Chip, like, did you teach him all that? And no, Chip was like, no, he taught me everything. So that was pretty funny.
That's good for Chip.
Right.
You think he's lobbying hard for you?
We'll see. Yeah, I sure hope so. I'd love to play for him again.
How do you feel he'll do in the NFL again?
He's going to do amazing. He's probably, one of the smartest coaches I've ever played for. Super charismatic. Just his energy is infectious on and off the field. So he's a great coach.
You got any questions that you thought were really stupid? Like, why are you asking me this?
No, I don't think anything like that came up in any of my meetings. I think, the teams are, professionals. They do this for a living. This is not their first combine, so I think they're very seasoned in everything that they do.
Who tested you the most? Like, who put you on the board and really wanted to see where your mind is?
There was a couple teams that did that. I think the Seahawks, we watched a lot of film, talked a lot of ball. The Ravens, same thing, talked a lot of football. Tampa Bay, Tennessee. There's a lot of teams that want to see my football knowledge, and I was able to kind of give to them bits and pieces of our offense at Ohio State and kind of describe to them what I knew.
All right, so in my job covering the league, two of my favorite guys are Terry McLaurin and Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, they're amazing.
So let's play a game, and then we think about all of the Ohio State wide receivers, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Jackson Smith and Jigba, and Chris Olave, and obviously you're played with Jeremiah Smith too.
Yep.
Let's build the ultimate wide receiver only using Ohio State guys.
All right, let's do it. Are there categories, or do I just get going?
I'm giving them to you.
Okay, perfect.
But remember, these are allegedly your friends.
Yeah.
Okay. So of all the Ohio State wide receivers, whose size are you taking?
Of all time?
Yeah, all time.
Probably Jeremiah Smith.
Okay.
His frame, yeah.
Whose speed are you taking?
Oh, probably Ted Ginn Jr.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a great one.
Okay,
Fast guy.
Who's the best with the jump balls?
Jump balls, we will go, Mike Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the best route runner?
I'm going to leave myself out of this conversation. Just, for humility. I'm going to say I'll put Marvin on there.
Marvin.
Yeah.
Okay, who's got the most reliable hands?
Jackson.
Who's the strongest?
Well, I just said I wouldn't say myself. Probably David Boston.
Who has the most swagger?
Okay. I'm going to say Chris Olave. He's always clean. Always clean.
Who's the biggest trash talker?
Ooh. I'm not sure if people are going to say we're allowed to claim him, but I'm going to say Jamison Williams because he was there when I got there as a freshman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And who was the coach's pet?
Coach's pet. Oh, that's a good one. I can't even think of one. It's not true, but I'm just going to say Garrett Wilson. It's not true, though, but I can't think of one.
It isn't?
No, he's not, but I can't really think of one, to be honest.
So Coach A didn't like the receivers?
No, he loved everybody. He loved everybody, but no one has that type of mentality where they're like suck-ups too much, I don't think, yeah.
All right. Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.